So, is my screen visible? Is my screen visible, right? Okay. And whatever I am writing, is it visible? Just to clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start. So in the previous lecture, we were discussing DSBFC, okay, and we discussed that in this the carrier part will be suppressed just because we have discussed this on Thursday. Okay, so carrier is being suppressed. So if carrier is being suppressed, that means our spectrum will be something like this. Okay, there will be two components. If we are talking about a single tone modulation or single tone empty. Okay, in that we will be having two components, one at FC minus FM, and another will be at FC plus FM. Okay, so it is obvious that there will be two on the negative frequency side also. So we were concerned about this, and we have seen that we have suppressed the carrier, and therefore we have moved to a more efficient system in terms of power. We have moved to a more efficient system in terms of the power. We are not talking about the bandwidth because the bandwidth remains the same, that is 2 Fn. So this was discussed, and we also know that the SDSB P is equals to simple MT into CT. Okay, so it will be having two components, whatever be the magnitude, A of cos of Fc plus Fmt plus A of cos of Fc minus Fm. Okay, so this was already discussed in the previous lecture. So let's start with the new topic. That means we have seen the numericals and everything. So I'm not wasting time on that. So I am moving to generation of that. So just move to generation or modulators. Okay, generation of DSB SC. Okay, so that means we will be talking about the modulators. Okay, so for there are two modulators in your course. First is a balance modulator. Balance modulator is there, and then there will be a ring modulator. Okay, so there will be two modulators in your course, that is a balance modulator and a ring modulator. Whenever there is a query, please unmute yourself because I am not checking the messages. Okay, so it will be better if you can unmute yourself and raise questions. Okay, so let's move to the first part, first structure, a balance modulator. Okay, so a simple structure of a balance modulator is we have to take the AM modulators. When I'm talking about AM, I am talking about DSB FC. That means full carrier. Okay, AM modulator. I am taking a AM modulator here. Then what I am doing is I am shifting the MT. This is the modulating signal MT by 180-degree phase shift. Shifting it by 180-degree phase shift and then applying to a AM modulator. Okay, and then what I am doing is I am adding them to get my SDSD. Okay, so this will be again plus and minus. So considering this to be provided with CT. So there is an AM modulator here, there is a AM modulator here, and then I have applied a empty here, empty here. So this will be empty and this will be minus of empty. Okay, there is a 180-degree phase shift here. So if this is empty, this will be minus of empty. I can write it here. This is empty. So I can write here as minus of empty. Okay, so if this is the scenario, then I can directly write that the above arm, if I am writing it as, so suppose I am writing it as S1 and S2. Okay. So S1 will be equal to S1 of t will be equal to S1 of t will be equal to simple. That is AC 1 plus Ka mt times of cos of 2 pi fct. Agreeing? Simple AM modulator multiplying with CT, okay, and this will be S1. But in S2 because we have inverted the phase, so AC 1 minus K mt cos of 2 pi fct. Okay, so because of this minus mt, I am taking this minus here. Okay, so if we solve this now, your ST, your S of t as dsbsc of t is equal to S1 minus S2. Again, S1t minus S2t. So this will be equal to, if you solve this, you will be getting, these components will be cancelled out. So I will be getting 2 times of AC AA mt cos of 2 pi fct. Okay, so this is magnitude. This is magnitude. I can write that AC bar is equals to 2 ACKA. So new AC bar, so the amplitude of the carrier, I can say that this has been changed. Okay, but we have generated this DSBS. Okay, so this is a simple modulator that is available in your course, a balanced modulator. Okay, because we are using a modulator in both the arms, and so it is called a balanced modulator. Okay, it can be generated using a square law device. This can be a square law modulator or a simple a product modulator. Okay, whatever you want to say. So this is the first type of modulator that is available in your course. The second type of modulator that is available is known as ring modulator. A ring modulator, because we are using a ring structure of diodes here. So this is also for DSP-SC. We are in the course of DSP-SC, ring modulator for DSP-SC. Okay, so this is a structure for DSB-SC ring modulator. We have used a center tap transformer, and we have used uh, uh, a ring rectifier, whatever you want to call. Okay, and this will be generating DSB-SC output at the output side. Okay, so let's see how it works. Okay, so here in the RF carrier, let's start with the assumption that we are having a square wave, okay, a pulses, a chain of pulses having amplitude of, let's say, 1 and -1. Okay, so we are having a square wave, okay, of pulses having an amplitude which oscillates between the value of 1 and -1, and that is applied in the RF carrier. So when we are having a positive pulse at the RF carrier, when we are having a positive pulse at the RF carrier, in that case, this structure, this is positive terminal, okay, this is positive terminal because this is center tap, this will also be a positive. So in that case, these two diodes will be on and these two diodes will be off. Off means open circuited, so we have removed this structure, okay, and my structure of this will be modified into this. This happens when we are talking about the positive half of the carrier. We are talking about the positive half of the carriers. Okay. Whenever we are encountering a positive half, the structure changes to this. Okay. Because D3 and D4, I can write D3 and D4 are off. Okay, so D3 and D4 are off. Let's move to the second part. In the negative half cycle. When it is in the negative half cycle, that means we are structuring to this. This will be positive and this will be negative. That means this will be on and this will be on. Structure, see this. If this is in the negative half, okay, so negative half. So this current flow from this direction to this direction, right? So this will be on, this will be on, and these two will be off. That means D1 and D2 are off. Okay, so the structure changes to this. We have studied these two under the consideration at that MT is equals to 0. We have not applied MT till now. Okay, we are only seeing what effect CT is having on this structure, on this circuit. Okay, so now when we are knowing that what will happen to my diodes when positive half of carrier is applied and a negative half of carrier is applied, let's move in the presence of modulating signal. So in the presence of modulating signal, when we are talking about a modulating signal MT, okay, so if MT is there, okay, in the positive half of this positive half of the carrier, this is again positive half of carrier, my structure will be like this. MT is applied here, MT is applied here, and you can see that the terminals are having the primary of these two are having the same polarity. Okay, these two are having the same polarity because when you apply MT, you will be having the same polarity. Okay, so that means you will be getting a MT here in the positive half of the carrier. In the negative half of the carrier, in the negative half of carrier, okay, if we are talking about negative half, in one cycle of MT, or I can say in one half cycle of MT, in one half cycle of MT, there will be multiple cycles or multiple pulses of CT. Agreeing to this? One half of the MT, there will be multiple cycles of CT. I am talking about this thing. Let's take this is a pulse, and if we are talking about the carriers, carrier will be having a higher frequency. So in a particular lobe or in a particular half cycle, there will be multiple pulses of CT because the frequency of CT is very greater than frequency of MT. Okay, so we are talking about MT to be a positive or a negative, whatever it may be, but we are talking about the negative half of the carrier. When we are talking about the negative half of the carrier, the circuit becomes this because D1 and D2 are off. Okay, so whenever a MT is applied here, if MT is applied here, you can see that the polarity of the terminals of the this inductor or the primary coil changes from the input and the output. Okay, you can very well check this because whenever you apply this MT here, you can see the changes in the polarity. Okay, so the direction will be in this direction because AC will be also greater than AM. So the direction of the current will be in this. So when MT is applied, you can see the positive type side will go here and the negative side will go here. Okay. So that means I will be getting a minus of MT. Okay. So seeing this, we can draw a structure. We can draw the pulses like this. So this is our modulating signal. A modulating signal. This is our modulating signal. Modulating signal frequency FM is very less than FC. Okay, this is CT having multiple pulses in a particular half. Okay, half side. And when we see structure, you can see when there is a positive low, we are passing XT. When there is a positive pulse, you can see there is a positive part being transmitted. At this side, I will be getting MT, and at this side, I will be getting minus of MT. So see this. If you multiply this, positive, this will be like this, negative, negative, positive, positive, and so on till this point. Now, empty is now negative pulse. Okay. So positive will be passing minus, 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 and the negative will be doing minus into plus, minus into minus, that is plus. So this will be like this. Okay. So this will be our DSB SC signal. This will be our DSB SC signal. Okay, that means our DSB SC signal is simple. That means our ST will be equal to MT into CT. Now there is a confusion that whether this will be giving a DSB SC signal, because what I can see, this is a square wave, right? If this is a square wave, that means it is a multitone. That means the carrier is a multitone. So how I am saying that I will be getting a DSB-SC signal? How I am saying that I will be getting a DSB-SC signal? Because DSB-SC signal is when CT is equals to AC cos of 2 pi FCT, right? But this is a square wave. I cannot represent this square wave as AC cos 2 pi FCT. Agreeing to this? Those who are available, do you agree with this or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now, seeing this, what I am doing is, in this structure, let's apply a band pass filter, a BPF, okay, having a center frequency of omega c and a bandwidth of 2 FM, 2 omega m, or I can say FC and 2 f. Okay. So let's see what will happen. Okay. So let's try to solve this mathematically. We have already in the switching modulator, when we're talking about, we have seen that a square wave has a Fourier. If this is a square wave having an amplitude of 1 and 0, okay, this is, suppose I am saying WT and the range T. Okay, if WT is equals to this, I know that it was represented using a Fourier series. We have seen this already. Okay, so this was represented by a Fourier series of somehow 1/2, okay, plus 2 pi pi. If you can remember, this was the sum and subtraction of odd multiples of odd harmonics of the sinusoidal signals. So it was cos of omega ct minus 3 cos of 3 omega ct, sorry, 1 by 3 cos of 3 by omega ct plus 1 by 5 times of cos of 5 omega ct, and so on. Okay, this was studied in the switching modulator. We have already derived this. Now, if you can see this structure and this pulse and this pulse is oscillating between +1 and -1, and this pulse is oscillating between 1 and 0. Can I frame an equation between this and this? If I am saying my CT is equals to is a square wave between +1 and -1, let's call it omega naught. Okay, the above direction, this one, omega naught. Can I frame an equation between this and this? Can I say that omega naught t or W naught t, let's call it W naught t, W naught t will be equal to 2WT minus 1. Can I say this? Where W1 oscillates between +1, -1, and WT oscillates between 0 and 1. Check this. When it is 0, it will be giving me a value of -1. And when it is 1, it will be giving me a value of +1. Okay, so the frequency of both will be same. Frequency of both will be same, but the amplitude will change. Agreeing to this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So using this equation, I can find the Fourier transform of omega naught t or W naught t. Okay. So W naught t will be having a Fourier transform of of if you two multiply, that is 1 minus 1, that is 4 by pi times of 4 by pi times of cos of omega ct minus 1 by 3 times of cos of 3 omega ct plus 1 by 5 times of cos of 5 omega ct, and so on. Okay, now we have seen that st, the output of the transformer, if I call it as an output of a transformer, output of transformer, okay, st was equal to mt into w naught t. I have used w naught t, not ct, because ct uh, will be a sinusoidal signal. So for just for representation, I have used w naught t. You can see from here, if I am not representing this by W naught T, just because we have already used CT as a sinusoidal signals everywhere. So for sake of uh, non-confusion, not creating confusion, I am using W naught T. So you can see that ST is equals to MT into W naught T. Okay. So from here, ST is equals to W naught T. So it will be equal to 4 by pi times of MT cos of omega naught CT plus, sorry, this will be minus 4 by 3 pi MT times of cos of 3 omega CT plus again by 4 by 5 pi times of mt cos of 5 omega ct. So can you tell what will happen after BPF centered at omega c bandwidth of fm, that is 2 fm? What will happen if this is passed through a band pass filter? Which component will be left? Whether this
Only the
component
first
is left?
one will pass.
No, no. So what will be left is 4 by pi times of mt cos of omega ct. Is this a DSB SC signal? Yes. This is a DSB SC signal. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any one of you is having a confusion, please ask. If any one of you is having a confusion, please ask. The structure is very easy. Okay. So if you are having a query, please ask. So just by remembering a Fourier transform of a pulse ranging between 0 and 1, we have derived uh, 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 the DSB-SC signal. Okay, the equation for DSB-SC signal using this. Okay, so let's start with the demodulators because you are not having any queries. So I have started with demodulation or detection. Demodulation or detection. Okay, so the simple structure for DSB-SC, I am starting the only topic that is available in your course is synchronous detection. Synchronous detection. Can you recall a problem with synchronous detection? Synchronous detection or coherent detection. Can you recall a problem? What I have discussed in the class? I have discussed already what was the problem with the synchronous detection. Can you recall QNE, quadrature null effect? Can someone give me an overview? What was quadrature null effect? No one. Pranav, can you give me an overview? What is quadrature null effect?
Sir, I don't remember.
Huh?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Himanshu, Eshana, Prachi, Aryan, some
So,
quadrature null effect. Himanshu, yes.
So the maximum efficiency was only 23%, whereas in DSPSC we get 100%.
Quadrature null effect in the synchronous detection of the AM modulator. If you can recall, if I was taking a cos of phi in the receiving side, I was having a
Yes.
cos of phi.
Zero. Then we get the value
Yes,
zero.
yes,
then
sir.
phi
We
was equals to 90 degree. So even though there was a signal available at detection, I will was getting a zero, right? So because of this quadrature phase difference between the transmitting end and the receiving end, there was a quadrature null effect. हम लोग ने इस पे डिस्कशन किया था कि जो ट्रांसमिटिंग एंड होता है और रिसीविंग एंड होता है दोनों का लोकल ऑसिलेटर मैच्ड होना चाहिए. If they are matched, completely matched, having the same frequency and the same phase, there is no problem. This is the best detection, synchronous detection, easiest and the best. But if there is a phase difference of 90 degree, if there is a phase difference of 90 degrees, so cos phi will make it 0. Okay, that means empty तो आ रहा मतलब जो हमारे ट्रांसमिटिंग एंड रिसीविंग एंड पर कोई सिग्नल इंसिडेंट तो हो रहा है, बट आफ्टर डिटेक्शन माय सर्किट इज मेकिंग इट जीरो, making it zero. So this is known as a quadrature null effect. तो quadrature null effect यहाँ पे भी आएगा क्योंकि हम synchronous detection की बात कर रहे हैं, but because this is an easy circuit and DSB-SC में ये use होता है, we are talking about this. So here we are talking about the local oscillator having AC cos of 2 pi FCT. We want this, okay, but there will be a phase difference of plus pi or minus pi. So okay, this is a simple multiplier or a product modulator, whatever you want to call. This is the incident wave, okay, the received modulated signal as DSB-SC, and this will be a circuit. So LPF, if we are applying an LPF, we want the bandwidth should be F. So this will be something like this. Ideal low pass filter should look like this. Okay, this is F, this is H of F. Okay, let's analyze this. We have done this multiple times. Again doing this. So case 1, no errors, perfectly coherent, transmitting frequency and phase equals receiving frequency and phase. Okay, perfectly coherent. Okay, so let's start with this. So what we are taking as DSB SC of T is equals to AC MT cos of 2 pi FCT. This is assumed to be incident on the receiving end. We are taking a case when noise is equals to 0. कोई भी noise नहीं है system में तब. So ये हमारा receive हुआ. Then we have to multiply this because there is a multiplier available. If you can see, there is a multiplier available. So we have to multiply this with CT. So this will be multiplied with AC cos of 2 pi FCT. Multiply किया. So multiply करने के बाद let's say this is anything. Let's call it P1T. Okay, let's call it P1T. So P1T will be equal to AC square MT cos square 2 pi FCT. Okay, so this will be equal to AC square by 2 MT 1 plus cos of 4 pi FCT. Okay, just solving this. Okay, so you already know because there is a low pass filter available at the transmitting at the receiving end. Okay, so this component will be cancelled out because this is centered around 2 FC. Okay, and what will be left is AC square by 2m, and this is just our modulating signal. This is our modulating signal. Okay, now coming to case 2. Case 2. Then there is a phase difference. Okay. So now the local oscillator output will be equal to AC cos of 2 pi FCT plus phi. There is a phase difference of phi. So phase is not synchronized with the transmitting end. So again multiplying this. So again multiplying local oscillator output with a received signal. Okay, so when we multiply this, we will be getting again P1T will be equal to AC square and T cos of 2 pi FCT cos of 2 pi FCT plus phi. Okay, so when you multiply them, you will be getting AC square by 2 MT. This will be addition as well as subtraction. So this will be cos of 2 4 pi FCT plus phi and plus of AC square by 2 MT cos of phi. Okay, so signal this signal will be centered around FC, will be centered around 2FC. So filter will not pass the signal, but filter will pass this signal. So MT output of LPF, output of LPF. Okay, so this will be, let's call it PT or anything, PT. This will be AC square by 2 MT cos of phi. AC square by 2 MT cos of phi. Okay, so when cos phi is equals to 0, sorry, cos phi is equals to 1, that means phi is equals to 0 degree, no phase error. Okay, when there is no phase error, you can see that PT is equals to AC square by 2 MT. कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है हमारे में. अब फाई 0 डिग्री से 90 डिग्री की तरफ बढ़ रहा है, एम्पलीट्यूड गिर रही है एमटी की. When I am saying that my phi is increasing from 0 to 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree increase हो रहा है. Okay, we are taking phi to be a constant. ये नहीं है कि phi is a function of time. Okay, constant है, but वो किसी ना किसी चीज के लिए हम यदि ग्राफ बात कर रहे हैं, if it is having a value of 0, then it will be the maximum output. Okay, but if it is 45 degree, 30 degree or 60 degree, the amplitude of the received signal will be reducing. Okay, and at 90 degree, what will happen? At 90 degree, what will be the
0.
value of PT? So PT will be equal to AC square by 2 MT cos of 90 degree. So it will be equal to 0. So this is known as QNE, that is quadrature null effect. Quadrature null effect. If this can be encountered, if this can be solved, then there is no problem with this synchronous detection. Okay, this synchronous detection have no problem whatsoever. Any query regarding this? If you have any query, please ask. Okay, so any queries? Okay, if you don't have any queries, so let's start with the next topic. If just for the sake of completion, what are the drawbacks of DSBSC? हमने ASB से AM से स्टार्ट किया था, फिर हम DSBSC पे आए. So when we started with AM, that means DSBFC full carrier के साथ. So हम जब DSBSC पे आ गए हैं, when we have moved to DSBSC, it is more power efficient than AM. Agree? Power efficiency increase हुई है.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Agreeing to this or not? Yes. ठीक है. यहाँ पे 33% थी, यहाँ पर हमने बोला हमने 100% अचीव कर ली. यहाँ पे बैंडविड्थ कितनी थी? 2FM. यहाँ पे बैंडविड्थ कितनी है? 2,
2FM.
राइट. अब इसका स्पेक्ट्रम देखिए. सो इफ यू कैन सी दिस सिग्नल एंड दिस सिग्नल आर रेप्लिकास ऑफ ईच अदर. हमको चाहिए था, हमने सिर्फ एक भेजा था, MT. ओके, but because of the demodulation we are getting the same signal, one at FC minus FM and one at FC plus FM. काम का तो एक ही है ना, काम का तो एक ही है, या तो ये या तो ये तो हमको रेप्लिकेशन मिल रहा है, हमको फोटोकॉपी दो चीजों की मिल रही है. वी डोंट हैव एनी ऑप्शन, सो हम लोग उसको रख रहे हैं. ठीक है, राइट. बट हमको काम का तो मेरे लिए या तो ये है या तो ये है, बिकॉज वी आर ओनली कंसर्न अबाउट MT. or MT was having a single component. Okay, that was at FM. Or even if we are talking about a structure, suppose I am saying, suppose I have transmitted this. Okay, let's say this is my, let's take this as M of F. This was my MT. MT is a multi-tone signal having this 0 FM minus FM. ठीक है. जब इस तरह का डायग्राम है, दैट मीन्स हमारे सिग्नल जो है वो सिर्फ ये है. ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज अ रियल सिग्नल, इट इज हैविंग द सेम लोब इन द नेगेटिव रियल एक्सिस. ओके, नेगेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी साइड. ओके, तो काम का तो यही था. ठीक. अब जब हमने इसको मॉड्यूलेट कर दिया, व्हेन वी मॉड्यूलेटेड इट, एनी DSB SC or FC, जो भी करना चाहूँ, right? So I will be getting, now my axis has changed from, my reference will be changed from 0 to FC. Okay, so now what I will be getting is this thing. Okay, so here there was only FM. Now what I am going through is minus FM, FC minus FM, FC plus FM. यानी काम की चीज तो ये थी, काम की चीज तो ये थी. ठीक है, इतना ही था, इतना था या इतना था. ठीक है, वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू से, इसको भी हम कर देते हैं. ओके, दिस वॉज ऑल्सो नीडेड, बट लेट्स कॉल इट अपर साइड बैंड and lower side. Okay, so but what we are getting is a replica of each other. Okay, this is important, this is important, but why we are transmitting two things? If we can have MT by just a half of this, either this or this. Okay, so यहाँ पर हम लोग स्पेक्ट्रम बर्बाद कर रहे हैं. 2FM, FM होना चाहिए था, we were transmitting FM, but because of the carrier or because of the modulation, this spectrum has been spread to 2FM. Okay, MT की जो स्पेक्ट्रम था, उसकी जो बैंडविड्थ थी वो सिर्फ MT थी, FM थी ये. ओके, बट मॉड्यूलेशन की वजह से उनका स्पेक्ट्रम की जो बैंडविड्थ हो गई वो हो गई 2FM, एंड दैट मीन्स वी आर वेस्टिंग FM part of the spectrum. So to solve this, we went to a technology or technique known as single side band with suppressed carrier. Single side band with suppressed carrier. So now we are only concerned about the single side band. So we are only concerned about if this is FC, so I only want this, or if this is FC, I only want this. Okay. So if we are talking about these things, we are talking about the single side band with suppressed carrier. Okay. So let's start with this topic, single sideband with suppressed carrier, SSB, S. Okay. So if you can go through this, so what will be my bandwidth? So SSB-SC will be having a spectrum T, sorry, F. This is SSB of F, and this is my spectrum FC, FC plus FM per sideband. Take another example. F SSB of F FC minus FM. So what is the bandwidth? Both are the side, both are SSB. This is LSB. Okay, both are part of SSB, right? So according to you, what will be the bandwidth of these two signals? What will be the bandwidth of these two signals? What will be the bandwidth of
FM,
these two signals? What will be the bandwidth?
FM,
FM.
सही बोल रहे हो, बोल दो. FM, FM. ये देखो यहाँ से यहाँ तक FM है, यहाँ से यहाँ भी FM है, ठीक है. FC माइनस FM माइनस FC करोगे तभी भी FM दिख रहा है और यहाँ से भी FM दिख रहा है. Okay. So that means if we are going for SSB-SC, we are saving the spectrum. Okay. So if you want to compare power efficient wise, power efficiency, definitely power efficient होगा, but we are saying that DSB-SC भी उतना ही था जितना हमको भेजना था, ठीक है. So I will be saying that yes, we will be requiring less power to transmit, but efficiency wise same. Okay, but spectrum wise more bandwidth efficient, more spectrum efficient. Bandwidth efficient is not a good term, so I will be calling it spectrally efficient. Okay, that means it will be taking less bandwidth to transmit a SSB-SC signal. Okay. So when we are talking about any modulation schemes, we are talking about the mathematical representation of that. Okay. So for us, SSB T will be equal to, I can write that AC AM by 2, taking the frame, the previous one, AC AM by 2 cos of 2 pi FC plus minus FM T. I can take either plus or minus based on the, if I'm taking plus, that means I am going for the upper side band, and when we are taking the minus, I am taking the lower side band. Okay, so this will be the general expression for SSB-SC. This is definitely single tone because there is only one frequency component of the MT. Okay, so let's see the spectrum. So my spectrum will be looking like this: FM, F, M of F, spectrum of MT, then CT का कैसा स्पेक्ट्रम होगा? CT का स्पेक्ट्रम कैसा होगा? लेट्स सी। मोहित, व्हाट विल बी द
FC
स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ CT? मोहित साहब अवेलेबल है? मोहित,
AC by 2, amplitude
one
AC by 2,
impulse at
and
FC,
frequency FC. Yes, sir.
one component, right? This will be AM by 2, right? This
And this will
I have drawn it right.
AC AM.
Yes, na?
Yes, sir.
And what? How will be the spectrum of SSB-SC look like? SSB-T, SSB-F. Sorry.
Frequency led FC plus SM.
If I am drawing the upper sideband,
FC
upper
plus
sideband,
FM will frequency and amplitude will become AC AM by 2.
AC AM by 2 or 4?
No, 4, sir. 4.
4. Okay. So my spectrum of USB will be looking like this, and spectrum of LSB will be looking like this: FC minus FM and AC AM by 4. Okay. So this is what we are talking about, LSB. This is USB. Okay, so this is very much, you are familiar with this now because we have done multiple things. And what will be the power? PT. Now let's ask someone else. Prachi, can you tell me what will be the power of SBC? Prachi, can you unmute yourself? Okay, Niharika, can you tell me what will be the power of SSBSC signals? Simple.
Sir, AC AM by 4
Yes,
cos
power,
theta
power.
FC plus
Power will be AC AM by
AC
2
AM by 4
whole square divided by 2R.
2R.
How will you calculate the power? This is a sinusoidal signal with an amplitude of this, right? So AC AM by 2 whole square divided by 2R. So power will be AC AM by 8R. AC square AM square by 8R. इसको confusion है इससे related. We have calculated the power of so many sinusoidal signals. Confusion है क्या इससे related? AC AM square by 8R. Anyone of you is having a query regarding this?
No, sir.
No ना? और DSB-SC में कितना भेज रहे थे? DSB-SC में दो साइड बैंड थे ना, अपर साइड बैंड और लोअर साइड बैंड. तो उसमें क्या हुआ था? AC square AM square by 8R plus AC square AM square by 8R. So it become AC square AM square by 4R. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
SSB-SC में कम पावर भेजना पड़ रहा है, कम पावर भेजना पड़ रहा है. ठीक है. एफिशिएंसी की बात करोगे दोनों में सेम एफिशिएंसी है, बट द पावर ट्रांसमिटेड बाय द SSB-SC विल बी लेस एज कंपेयर टू DSB-SC. In if examination you have been asked what is the efficiency of SSB-SC, whether SSB-SC is having a higher efficiency than DSB-SC, question, let's clear it. Efficiency of SSB-SC is greater than, less than or equal to DSB-SC. Simple question है, efficiency of SSB-SC is greater than, equal to or less than DSB-SC. तो किस पे मार्क करोगे? एफिशिएंसी की बात कर रहे हैं.
Equal to.
इक्वल टू, क्योंकि काम की चीज मतलब यूजफुल अपॉन टोटल, दिस इज द एफिशिएंसी. यूजफुल अपॉन टोटल, दैट दिस इज द एफिशिएंसी. इन SSB-SC इट इज 100%. इन DSB-SC इट वाज 100%, क्योंकि उसमें भी जो डबल साइड बैंड्स थे बहुत यूजफुल तो थे ही ना. ओके, सो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, बट इफ इट इज आस्क्ड द पावर ट्रांसमिटेड Okay, then power transmitted of SSB will be less than power transmitted of DSB will be less than power transmitted of AM. Okay, let's say bandwidth of SSB will be less than bandwidth of DSB. Bandwidth of DSB will be equal to bandwidth of AM. जिनको कंफ्यूजन हो पूछ ले, एक एक से नहीं पूछा जा सकता. ये पॉइंट्स क्लियर है? ठीक है. बैंडविड्थ एसएसबी की एफएम होती है, इसकी 2 एफएम होती है, इसकी 2 एफएम होती है. So I hope this is clear, because in quizzes these types of questions generally arise. Okay, so let's start with the general expression of SSB. General expression for SSB. I have started writing on a PDF so that I can share this PDF with those who are attending this lecture. Okay, just for your reference. But the writing will be like this. Do you want this PDF or no? Are you okay with the videos and everything?
Sir, share the PDF.
Share this PDF, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
but
both are
this will
fine.
be only available to these students. Okay, I will not. You don't have to share with the other students. Okay, I will be sharing it with you. Okay, so let's start with a general expression of SISB so that you don't have to. This is just only done because you don't have to go through the videos every time. You have to revise these things. So let's start with this. So the general expression for SAM जो हम लोग ने स्टार्ट किया था फर्स्टली, वो था ये AC 1 plus KA MT cos of 2 pi FCT. Okay. So DSB SC जब हम आ गए, so if you can remember, so SSB SC में हम लोगों ने बात कर ली है कि this is equals to AC MT cos of FC plus minus FM. AM का था ये, SSB SC का कुछ ये बनेगा. If we try to solve this, I will be getting AC MT by 2 cos of FC plus FMT, cos of FC plus FM, sorry, FC plus minus FM. So I have to solve this. So this will be AC MT cos of 2 pi FCT cos of 2 pi FMT. Okay, and if this is plus, this will be minus and plus. Okay, so let's write it minus plus. Cos of A plus B is equals to cos of cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay, and cos of FC minus FM will be equal to cos A cos B plus cos sin A sin B. Okay, so let's, if this is plus, this will be minus, this is minus, this is plus. Plus AC MT by 2 cos of, sorry, MT, I'm saying MT, I'm talking about, if I have said MT, FM, so I should be writing AM here, AC AM. Okay, AC AM by 2 cos of FC plus FM by T, right? So this will be AC AM by 2 cos of 2 pi FCT. Okay, AC into this will be AC AM by 2 ACM by 2 sine of 2 pi FCT sine of 2 pi FMT. ठीक है, ACM by 2 चेक कर लो एक बार, सही है ये? यहाँ पर जब हम लोगों ने इसको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश की तो हम ओनली वांटेड दी साइड बैंड्स. ओके, वी डोंट वांट द कैरियर. So ACAM by 2 cos of FC plus minus FMT हमको चाहिए. Okay, so we are concerned about this. Okay, so ACAM by 2 cos of FC cos of 2 pi FM, ACAM by 2 sin of FC by FCT sin of 2 pi FMT. इतना क्लियर है. चलो, मूविंग टू द सेकेंड पार्ट. Now see this. ACAM, AM cos 2 pi FMT, AM sin 2 pi FMT. If MT was equal to AM cos 2 pi FMT, if MT was equals to AM cos 2 pi FMT, we have taken this. So can someone tell me what will be AM cos, AM sin of 2 pi FMT? कोई हमने ऐसी कोई ट्रांसफॉर्म पढ़ा था जो कि 90 डिग्री का फेज शिफ्ट देता है? In the first two lecture,
Hilbert transform.
Hilbert transform, right? So यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने रिप्रेजेंट कर दिया m cap t से. So this above equation can be written like this: AC mt by 2 cos of 2 pi FCT minus plus AC m cap by t, okay, sine of 2 pi FC. Okay, so in terms of if some equation is given like this, so I can write SSB T is equals to simple AC by 2 MT, just writing it clearly, 2 pi FCT, and then concentrate on this minus plus AC by 2 MT cos of sine of 2 pi FCT. Minus is for USB and plus is for LSB. Remember this because we have started from plus. See this, plus was for USB and minus for LSB. Okay, but there was a sign change because of the properties of the cos. Minus becomes USB and plus becomes LSB. Okay, so in terms of Hilbert transform, this m cap t can be represented like this. Okay, so if you can see, we can generate, we will be using this to generate SSBSC using phase discrimination method that will be discussed later in the lecture. Okay, so remember this. Whenever a question comes in the examination to find the general expression for SSBSC, so you have to derive this. Okay, so let's take numerical and then end this session. Okay, just taking a numerical. Okay, so let's take a numerical, or I can say a topic: power saved in DSBSC, SSBSC. Okay, so power saved in different modulation, DSB, SSB. हम बात करेंगे कितना हमने पावर सेव किया, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने पावर तो लिमिट किया ना, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम AM वी हैव रिड्यूस द पावर. Okay, so in power saved percentage, okay, so reference will be AM. If I'm talking about this, my reference will be AM. So the percentage power saved in the DSB will be, यदि हम reference लेते हैं AM को, our reference point will be AM. That is DSB that is AM, that is DSB FC फुल कैरियर के साथ, ठीक है। तो उसके टर्म्स में यदि हम बात करते हैं, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट DSB SC, तो हम लोगों ने कितना पावर सेव किया? व्हाट इज द पावर दैट वी हैव सेव्ड? पावर सेव्ड divided by total power. Okay, power saved divided by the total power. हमने DSB-SC में कितना पावर सेव किया? रिमेंबर, 2 साइड बैंड्स जा रहे हैं, ठीक है। we have only suppressed the carrier, so the power saved will be PC upon PT. Power saved will be equal to PC upon PT. Okay, so that can be directly derived using mu square. So this will be PC 1 plus mu square by 2. So this will be 2 upon 2 plus mu square. 2 upon 2 plus mu square. ठीक है। पावर सेव अपॉन टोटल पावर, हम लोगों ने सिर्फ कैरियर का पावर बचा लिया, बाकी 2 साइड बैंड्स तो हम भेज ही रहे हैं। सो PC अपॉन PT। नेक्स्ट कमिंग टू SSB SC, इसमें हम 1 साइड बैंड भेज रहे हैं, एनी ऑफ दी 1 साइड बैंड्स। ओके, सो व्हाट विल बी द पावर दैट वी हैव सेव्ड? पावर सेव्ड अपॉन टोटल पावर कितना हो गया? PC बचा लिया प्लस और क्या बचाया? PC mu square by 4 भी बचा लिया। One of the side bands is also saved. Okay, and the total power is PC 1 plus mu square by 2. Okay, so on solving this, you will be getting 4 plus mu square upon 4 plus 2 mu square. In examination, okay, in quizzes, we asked directly what is the power saved in the SSB-SC for different modulation schemes, for different modulation indexes. Okay, and here also. I can write this in terms of efficiency also. Eta was P SSB P sidebands upon P total. So I can write power saved in DSB-SC equals 1 minus eta. Okay, 1 minus eta. Okay, so numerical. So AM transmitter power is 500 watts. AM transmitted power is 500 watts. Find the amount of power saved if the carrier and 1 side band is suppressed and modulation index is 0.5. Is suppressed and modulation index is 0.5. So 0.5. So you can use directly the formula 4 plus 0.5 whole square divided by 4 plus 2 into 0.5 whole square. इसको solve कर लेना. So this will be the power saved percentage. Okay. So this will be the power saved percentage. And if you want to calculate in the watts, you just have to multiply this with PC. जितना भी तुम्हारा ट्रांसमिटेड पावर था उससे मल्टीप्लाई कर लो, यू विल बी गेटिंग द पावर सेव. ओके, एएम का जितना भी था, एएम का 500 था, राइट? So if you are getting, suppose I am saying the answer is suppose 94.5%. 94.5%. So you just have to find, multiply this 94.5% into 500. So you will be getting your answer in watts. In watts. Okay. So let's end this session because now we will be moving toward the generation of SSBSC. So let's take it on the other day. That is an easy part, but if you want, I can continue here itself, or should I end this session? Jaisa bolo, whatever you want to say.